Sega.
Alright, hello everyone, it's me, Mix2the and welcome back to Sonic Unleashed 3DS. Oh yeah guys, a new demo for Sonic Unleashed 3DS released. I already did play the first demo of Sonic Unleashed 3DS, the very first demo that was released like 1.5 years ago. And because it was one of my more popular videos, I think actually my second best video, I think, when it comes to likes, my best video I have ever done, I kind of felt obligated to revisit this project and take another look at the recently released demo, which is the Apotos Demo. As you can see in the top right corner, it reads Preview Apotos. So I'm gonna expect everything related to the first country in Sonic Unleashed is gonna be included here, because that is Apotos. I actually do not have like a detailed idea what to expect here, because I haven't looked anything up. The creator of this, who is still like a single guy who goes by the name Innovative Development, that guy has a YouTube channel and he released like teasers for this. I haven't looked anything up. I'm going in completely blind because I want to experience this blindly, so yeah, let's see. Last time, the last demo that was released, the first demo, of course was still kind of rough. It only included the first act of Apotos, where the entire game begins, obviously. And it also included a small test stage which you could mess around with. And like everything was still a little bit wonky. I'm gonna expect that everything will be more polished now. I'm not expecting like a fully fleshed, like super polish or anything like that. But I do imagine that like some of the rougher edges are fixed now. Like movement overall and everything was a little bit weird, and like some objects you can interact with in the stages are a little bit weird. So yeah, let's just see. Yeah, I want to. Oh, we have play demo and cutscenes options as well. I think that's new actually. Sound. Music is pretty quiet because the music did already like does not loop. Credits, development made by ID, that is Innovative Development, the guy I was mentioning. Was made with Unity and like using Nintendo 3DS module framework, whatever. Developer is Vinox, that is his like other name. He goes by Innovative Development or Vinox. Cool. Of course, links to everything will be found in the video description. You can find a link to this guy's YouTube channel and, of course, also a download link where you can download this demo for yourself and play it yourself. Of course, if you have a 3DS, like a modded 3DS, you can also play this demo actually on the real hardware. That is also something the creator here made sure that it actually works on real hardware. Which I think was also like the original intent behind all of this, that like the creator wanted to have Sonic Unleashed on the go, so yeah, pretty nice stuff. Cutscenes. What are cutscenes? Is that just the cutscene view actually? That's nice. Do I need to use touchscreen for that? Okay, we actually have multiple cutscenes here. Nice. We also got the in-game cutscenes here. Nice. That is cool, of course. Kind of compressed to go more in line with the 3DS's specs, of course. But yeah, cool. Let me quickly see if it has like subtitles or anything like it. Of course, I probably shows the worst cutscene overall, because it takes quite some while until someone talks here. Come on, does it at least say grunts or anything like that? I shows the worst cutscene. Yeah. Okay, no subtitles. Thank you. That's just everything I wanted to know. We've also got this with the eyes. Yeah, okay. How many do we have? And yeah, Sonic transforms again. Probably everything, once again, that is related to Apotos. That is like Sonic rescuing Tails. Yeah. That's the aftermath. Yeah. And then it just, I do not press anything anymore. That just scrolls automatically now. Okay, so every cutscene from Apotos is included here. Makes sense, of course. Good. Of course, if you look at this and are a little bit confused why the video looks, or like the game looks so weird, once again, this is for 3DS, so you of course have like two screens here, the top screen and the touch screen, so if it looks a little bit weird in the video, that's why, because I basically have to have both screens here at once. Of course, makes more sense on the real deal. But yeah, let's see. Play demo. Okay, we got 4 lives. Cannot count. 5 lives. And we got debug. That is normal. You know what? A good thing is, I did actually accidentally play the first demo before I started recording this, because I did not realize that I did not load up the demo here I wanted to play, so I actually played through the first level of the first demo again, so that also means I have like a good comparison right now, which also enables me to see that some stuff here in this overworld selection is different. The first demo already had like the entire globe here with the flags and everything, but what is new is the like the indications here of the acts, the medals and everything, which you can see in like below the description of Shonan here, for example, like the 8 out of 8, 0 out of 0, and once again 0 out of 0. I probably cannot select this because, yeah, this isn't available in the demo, too bad. And music is somehow not looping. You can also still manipulate the time if you press the X button, I think it is. I must say I'm using a PlayStation controller to play this, so my buttons might be a little bit weird. When I did like some testing, stomping was on the X button, for example. And I think if you want to like progress the time here on 3DS, you need to press the X button, because I'm pressing a triangle right now, and I think that is like the corresponding position of the X button on 3DS. I think it's also kind of obvious that, based on the like I said, act and medal indications here for the individual countries, that this is the only one here that is like changed, because it does actually have like some real indications here, not just some placeholder here, 8 out of 8 and everything. Cool. Okay, let's just go into this stage. I think it has been long enough. I actually want to go in during daytime. I'm not sure whether or not we also have the Werehog here already. I could imagine we only have daytime Sonic stages so far, but yeah, prove me wrong. I will go in with... Oh, we actually have all of this. Nice. I will go in during daytime, and we will go in and take a look during nighttime later. Okay, I can stage select. We have Act 1, Act B1, whatever B1 is, and Act B2, okay. That is interesting. Everything has an E rank because we never played those acts. Makes sense. Yeah, okay, press that button. Go to temple. Go to temple? Wait a second. Oh, I get it. I think that might be Sonic Unleashed SD. The SD versions, not the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 versions of Sonic Unleashed, actually have, like, they are of course different, the SD versions, but they also have like these additional overworlds, and those are like the actual temples you visit during Sonic Unleashed, and like they offer some puzzles or something like that. I never played the SD version, so I might be wrong here, but I think that's what here go to temple means. We will do that, not right now. Also, it's nighttime again. Wait a second, I want to go in during daytime. Okay, let's go to village. I guess we have the overworld here then. Yeah, look at this, nice. Oh, we also have sounds now, okay. Oh yeah, I can already feel some heavy differences here. Okay, first of all, we have some sounds. And last time, in the last demo, we didn't even have sounds. But this time around, we actually have sounds. And another thing I'm noticing is that Sonic has his hop now. In Sonic Unleashed, if you slightly tap the jump button, Sonic does a jump, like a short hop here, like this. That was also not implemented in the first demo, so pretty nice. I'm kind of missing this short hop in later Sonic games, like Sonic Frontiers, Shadow Generations. But it seems like as if Sega decided that this short hop is a relic of a Hedgehog Engine 1. But yeah, nice. You also got Ship here. Ship wasn't part of this last time. He has like some pretty basic animations, as you can see. Like he's a little bit stiff. Look at him. But he already follows you. I think that's important here. But he doesn't have like any like idle animation. He's just there. Like he's my voodoo doll or anything like that. Okay, this guy is active. You can talk to him. A button. Yeah, okay, makes sense because I was gonna say, why is it the A button if I'm playing a 3DS game? But of course, A is also part of the not only the Xbox buttons, but also of 3DS buttons. Okay, hello Sonic, nice to meet you. The Ice Cream Man. WTF, I'm really angry man. Nice. Oh no, it's okay, finally. 2025. What the heck? Okay, nice. I'm gonna assume some placeholder dialogue, but it works. That's proof of concept, of course. Anything else to say? Hello, Sonic. Sonic is written in... It's not written in caps. Okay. Is it also just me, or does his face look a little bit weird? I'm not sure. Yeah, of course, there might be still some rough edges, of course. I can also not sidestep. I think that's also not possible in like the Overworld stages in Unleashed, so that's fine. Oh yeah, medals. Okay, we can collect medals. There's not an animation for that. Lightning McQueen. I'm gonna vibrate for that, yeah. But yeah, there's not an animation for medals right now. You can just collect them, but they also add to the counter, so another proof of concept. What is this now? Why do we have cars now? Ka-chow! Do you think you are faster than me? Of course, yes, absolutely not, my lord. WTF, what are you doing here? IDK. I think I'm here for a joke or something like that. Hey, have a nice day. You too, my bro. Nice. That was also... I'm gonna talk to him again. But not now. But good to know that he is there. Oh, do I recall where all the medals here are? I already got one. Maybe up here. It's nice to explore this again. We can also not break the barrels. I'm not sure whether or not you can in Sonic Unleashed, actually. Some slopes are still make Sonic vibrate. That's funny, but like overall it's... Yeah, like this. But overall it is kind of functioning, of course. Maybe I can clip into there if I continue to do this. Oh, he's just vibing. Okay, can you control the camera here? I think you cannot control the camera. No, the 3DS does not have the additional buttons for that. Maybe the small pad, like that, like additional pad that the new 3DS has. New 3DS XL, I think, specifically. You know, that little thing I think no one ever like really used except for like Zelda Majora's Mask 3DS. And I think also like Xenoblade Chronicles. I think now not really any other game used that like additional like analog stick. But yeah, I also got the second medal, which is nice. There are no NPCs here, it's kind of empty like that, but the model is already here, that's important. Shop, we can also not shop right now. We do have a counter for rings though, so that's nice. Like moving around here also feels natural, like it doesn't feel like very weird or anything like that. You also gain speed and everything, collision also works. Like the only thing really right now is like some slopes like that. But that's also something you need to push a little bit. Like if you just go up normally, like nothing really happens. Maybe Sonic flies a little bit like that. But that's something that can be smoothed out later. Also camera clipping a little bit, also fine, doesn't matter. Yeah, pretty nice first impression. Overworld is functioning. Let's see if we can go into an act or so. And Sonic also clips into the floor a little bit, yeah, like that. Like here. like this, nice. If I jump here, that's just some weird collision, I think. I noticed that it also like goes slightly up here and everything. But yeah, that's stuff that's totally fine. Nothing to worry about. keep in mind that this is only the second demo and this is made by one guy, so it's already impressive as it is. Okay, we can collect rings. Rings actually do have an animation, which is nice. They also make their sound. They don't have like a sparkle effect or anything. We have a boost bar on the left side. Our boost gauge makes sense. We also got the speed gauge, which is new in this demo. What's also new is that I only have 5 lives. Last time I had 99. I cannot go into here right now. Oh, this is also a little bit where the camera is weird. I can really not move it. Maybe if I use the touchscreen or anything like that. I can also not touch anything on the touchscreen. Too bad. Also, one thing I'm noticing. Wait a second. Oh, the button layout did change. That's something I'm just noticing. Yeah, the button layout is different. When I was accidentally playing the first demo again, Stomp was actually on the X button, so it was B button on 3DS, but this time it's actually the X button where I wanted to have, and Stomp is also on Circle right now for me, which is like it is in Sonic Unleashed. I'm trying to figure out whether or not the Stomp is actually like Sonic Unleashed or more like Sonic Generations, where you stomp where you go down directly and not carry over some momentum from like your previous movements. Yeah, okay. Dude, I do not recall this overworld. When was the last time I was in this overworld? Must have been ages, actually. Yeah, good old times. And one thing to note is also that we have the homing attack always available, even though we have the air boost. So we can freely use that, which is nice. Just double press the X button for that, like you normally do in Sonic games. There we go, medal, nice. Music is so nice, guys. Why does Sonic Unleashed have such nice music? Oh, that's a little bit weird. Wait a second. Yeah, the landing is a little bit odd, but okay. Cannot go there, I see. That's something for Werehog, or can I just... I can just do it like this, okay. Oh, the 10 rings is a little bit small compared to the other rings. That's also fine. Nothing here, maybe as Werehog or so. Oh, I can actually go up here, which is interesting. Sonic jumps pretty high, or is it just me? And one thing I also need to test, last time you could actually fly, because you could continuously use boost in mid-air, and that allowed you to fly as long as you had boost. You cannot do that anymore. Now you can... You only can initiate it once. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Can I go up there, maybe? I need to have a better spot here. If I go back up here again... And if I go over here, that didn't really work. Now wait a second. Yeah, like this. That's more like it. It's a little bit worrying that you cannot control the camera. That would help a little bit right now. But like I said, keep in mind that this is for 3DS, and I could imagine that implementing a... Oh, nice. I could imagine that implementing a camera on 3DS, like that you can actually move around like you do on console, is more complicated, obviously. There we go, another medal. I'm gonna assume that the medals are still in their respective locations based on the base game. Everything else would surprise me a little bit. I'm also wondering, where can I enter an act? Maybe the portals are not active and I need to enter through stage select. That could very well be it. Oh, those guys don't have sound effects, but I can run past them. Also, the boost sound effect is a little bit strange. Nice. I did see something over here. Oh. Can I do something here? Wait a second. That was good, yeah, nice. Oh, but he has his death scream at least. Good. I also did actually lose a life. That's game over during the demo, right? Okay, no clue what Sonic was targeting just about there. But, yeah, we will find out. Oh, here's something we can enter. Is that actually the, quote-unquote, first real act, which is actually Act 2 in Apotos here? I think that's actually gonna be the real first act here. That's also for Wārudo, yeah. There are poles over there, I think. Even though I might be able to go over there as normal Sonic. Oh, actually, what is this? You guys? Is that a good idea, or did I just, yeah, I condemned myself? Like I said, guys, I have no clue about the overworlds here anymore. Like, the last time I played the overworlds was probably when I went for the Platinum Trophy and Unleashed on PlayStation 3. I think that was during like summer vacation or so. And I haven't been to school like for like 10 years by now. So it's been some time. Yeah, okay, this actually Act 1, okay. That's actually the first legit act, let's see. Actually not legit act, but the tutorial act. Okay, everything is still the same, of course, here stage-wise. Like making some changes here would be... Oh, we can still also move through that, that's nice, good to know. Like some collision is still not there. I think the Ready Go is newly implemented, I think that wasn't part of the first demo. Good to know that you can wander off here still and die. But I think there's already noticeably more collision than before. I think last time I could also like run through the rock here, for example. Like if I recall correctly, so yeah, there's definitely more overall polish. Like the guy did like fix some stuff in the stages that were already implemented, which is good. Of course, here and there are some stuff that still needs to be done, but it's already pretty presentable. And I think it's already a good point to show off like another demo here, because I can already tell that there have been some significantly improvements already. And I think it's worth to show off already, like it is. Okay, let's see. Can I still do this normally? I already wasted a bunch of time. I want to test the ramps. Let's see if they work or not. Yeah, they work, but I don't maintain my boost aura. Does the looping work better? Yeah, looping actually does work better, even though Sonic does get stuck a little bit. But last time Sonic couldn't even like move through it, like he basically did fly through it, which looked pretty weird. Cool, oh, weird, okay. Nice, everything's also still a little bit slow. You don't need to defeat those guys to unlock the tightrope there. You can also not interact with the lanterns here. If you homing attack onto those lanterns in Sonic Unleashed, Sonic actually does bounce off of it. Which is nice. Oh, that's actually... Oh, how do I quickstep? I did find the drift button actually. But how do I quickstep? Do I even have... Oh, do I even have a quickstep button like assigned right now? Or do I need to do something else for quickstepping? But he did just drift from what I've seen. Okay, I guess we'll figure that out in the next act or so. Oh, we also get... Oh, nice. Oh, much more stuff here. Okay, first of all, we actually have a ranking here. Although I think the ranking was already there last time. I'm not sure if the ranking makes sense. Last time you always got a B. It could be still the same and the ranking system is not really implemented yet. But what is new is the status screen on the touch screen here. You got XP, like the normal stuff from Sonic Unleashed, of course. You can also switch with the bumpers apparently, but I cannot do that. Okay, the guy is using the buttons from Xbox, obviously. You can press quit, but apparently I don't... Oh, I'm here again. But I don't have a apparently don't have the bumpers assigned. Maybe I should do that. Okay, that was nice. Interestingly, oh, that's interesting. The game so far does keep track of only my moon medals, and the moon medals are actually like the sum of of both moon medals and sun medals I collected, which is funny. Okay, interesting. Do we not have like I could swear that you can also like do cartwheels here in those stages here if you use the quick step buttons. But I cannot do something like that right now, which is odd. Maybe there's really a button missing for me right now. I don't know. Like, was that like all of that so far? I'm fairly certain that, like, the second act is also here. Okay, I can go up here, yeah. Homing attack is also already working pretty fine. Like, Sonic does actually do his... Okay, do I have Lightspeed Dash already? That was not the Lightspeed Dash. If I have Lightspeed Dash, then I might also not have the button for that. Let's just pause. Oh, that's scary. Let's also just pause. If I press all of that, nothing happens. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure whether or not that's implemented. I'm gonna assume it's not. If I don't discover some stuff in this demo, then that's also fine, of course. I thought he wouldn't go that far, but okay. I'm also wondering what happens if I die completely. Do we actually have a game over screen or anything like that? I can also make it over there, but do I really want to? I'm not sure. If you move, like, over here, then Sonic has some odd behavior. Actually not here, but, like, over here. Like, he starts to fall, which is odd. Like, I can press stomp, nothing happens. Nice. Can also crawl, right? Yeah, nice, okay. Okay, can I just... Okay, Sonic is too awesome, nice. And that didn't... Okay, I was just... Oh, okay. I was just happy about the homing attack, and then I just get disappointed, I see. And that was too fast on my side. Okay, we will actually die here, I can already prophesize that. Okay, 1, 2... Don't be too fast here, otherwise you die. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Make it over here again. Yeah, nice. And just move on to it. Oh, never mind. Oh, nice. Oh, that's perfect, guys. I think I'm stuck. I guess. Oh no. I love stuff like that. Nice. Also, you don't die. I had 0 lives and I still live. Let's try this again. Yeah, of course, I need to repeat myself. Some jank is, of course, still to be expected. But it's already a good sign that, like, everything is, like, partially functioning. Like, there are just basically some, like, edges that need some fine-tuning. Like, you need to smooth out the edges here. But I would still consider it a good move to just work on, like, implementing stuff at this stage. Like, everything is still pretty early here. You only have Apotos. So it does make sense to continue to just implement some stuff and then, like, flesh everything out step by step. But there needs to be something there to flesh out, of course, and yeah, that's why I think it's good that the creator here did decide to implement some stuff first and then, like, smooth out everything out later and not just, like, make one thing perfect and then, like, move on to the next. Just implement some stuff and then make stuff more polished. Okay, that just happens again. I probably will die again. Where does that even take me? I do not recall. Oh, sorry for giving you seizures here, but oh, I freed myself. Nice. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, somewhat behavior, like I said. Okay, is there more to this? Should I return as Werehog, maybe? I get the feeling we have Werehog available here. I also need to speak to Lightning McQueen again. Or Ka-Chow, or whatever he was called. I'm not sure if that's like a meme or anything like that. Probably is. Or if that's just a meme like on the developer side and not like just a general meme people know about. Can I still make it over here, maybe? No, probably if I get the right angle. Maybe homing attack is already enough. Let's see. Or maybe if I just jump over here. That works, nice. Just jump there and boost. Okay, is there anything here though? No, probably also because I'm supposed to go here as Werehog. Ah, yeah. Yeah, if I'm on the edge there, like Sonic is mid-air, and then if I press X, instead of jumping, he performs the homing attack. I think it's actually called the homing dash. I think that's what the technique is called. And when he actually homes onto an enemy and like attacks it, it's the homing attack. Cool. Okay. Let's see. We have status. I cannot select status. Inventory. I also cannot select inventory. Let's return to town for now. Which actually takes us back to the title screen. Nice. Okay, let's take a look at night. I want to see whether or not something happens here. And we still have the same life icon. In Sonic Unleashed, the life icon does change slightly, whether or not you're a normal Sonic or a Werehog. So yeah, let's go to the village again. I will also go to the temple and everything, but yeah, step by step. We don't have Werehog, okay, I figured as much. But that also means I need to visit the other acts via the stage select menu. I like the short hop. No, don't talk to him again. Can I skip that? I can actually go back to title screen. Did it say title screen last time, or was it just return to town? I think it was just return to town. I'm not going crazy here, am I? Okay, let's go to the temple first, and then we go to a different stage. Oh, here, wow. That looks a little bit cursed. But yeah, this is from the SD versions. I am gonna assume. I think I recognize the music. I did hear the music before. I think I also did see like some slight gameplay of that. I have no clue what you normally do here. Oh, you can actually go. Oh, is that it? I think I know what B means. Are those the SD acts then? I could imagine that. If I go here, that must be the other one then. Yeah, okay, B1. Let's see what it is. Is that from the SD versions? Oh yeah, that is SD. Yeah, okay, nice. Okay. Okay, so that's actually very interesting. So, okay. That makes this whole project much more interesting, because at first the idea seemed to be just simply porting the HD version of Sonic Unleashed over to 3DS, but now there's also this synthesis aspect where the creator tries to implement both aspects from HD and SD versions of Sonic Unleashed. Okay, very interesting. Oh, I'm actually... Okay, that's the drift, yeah. But I need to have a certain amount of speed first before he does that. Okay, nice. Let's just use... what is it called? What is it called? Come on. Not QSS, the other one. Super speed, whatever. MS or so? Microsoft? No. But yeah, let's see. I'm not sure about the SD acts. That's something I never really have played, the SD version of Sonic Unleashed. And it is probably something I should do, even though people in general, I think, consider the HD versions the more definitive versions of Sonic Unleashed, and I think I would have to agree, but it would also be interesting to see the SD versions. Yeah, some egg fighters floating mid-air. I know that the SD version does require you to drift more, and like drifting is much more like involved or so. Yeah, like here. Also, the SD versions, like level design, resemble more stuff like Sonic and the Secret Rings, for example, where it is more like corridor-like. Very interesting. I cannot switch, which I like the statuses the stats I can level up, which also makes me believe that Werehog is not in this. I think that might be something for like the next demo or so. I could imagine that. Okay, yeah, okay, I need to quit then, like this. And I'm back outside again. That's a little bit annoying, but I can see why that's like the universal, like, teleport point back. It also keeps track of my rings, that's good, that also works. Let's go back to the temple again. We still have Act B2. Why is like this weird cutscene there? Like Sonic does look a little bit soulless, which is funny. So that's a little bit unsettling, that view. There's nothing here, okay. Oh, come on, speed highway, no. I'll also not go here. Maybe those are some rooms that I not know of and like do actually contain something. There should be some rooms here or so. Like I said, I have no clue about the temples here. But yeah, let's check out the other act then. I also want to repeat one act to see whether or not the ranking system works. I'm gonna assume that this is like the first fully fledged act from the SD version then. Let's see what we can accomplish here. Drifting feels surprisingly smooth, smoother than like in Real Unleashed. Real Unleashed, like HD Unleashed. Oh, the speed measurement actually works. Nice. Oh, looping is weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do not know the level layouts here. Do I actually have... Oh, wait a second. For a second there, I thought I had 3D and 2D. Oh, that's also weird. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. I'm falling slowly. Okay. But yeah, that's also stuff I actually do enjoy. Like some jank from like early demos of projects like this. That's pretty funny to me, actually. Yeah, that's also like always nice to see in comparison then once the like those projects continue to evolve. Like if you know how it was and then see it later and it is smooth like you want it to be, then of course that's nice. Yeah, I figured as much. It could be that I'm stuck now because yeah, there are too many loopings here. I think like the physics get weird here. The physics do not know what to do here. Can I restart? I can just restart, right? Yeah, okay. That's funny. I like that I can just restart like that. In HD Unleashed, it would not be possible because I have 0 lives, and for whatever reason, Sonic Unleashed does subtract a life from your life count if you restart an act. Because restarting is for wimps, guys. Oh, this time I did not get this checkpoint from what I've seen. Either that or the speed meter like measurement did not work. Okay, careful, do not want to break anything. We're going up here. And again, I think the same stuff might happen again. If I press... Okay, I made him stick to the actual pathway here. Wait a second, let me restart again. And this is a little bit wonky, but we'll manage, guys. We'll manage. Like I said, some experimenting here is also always funny with the initial jank that is just simply there. Like that's something that has that's like just part of game development. That's just part of game development, guys. That's absolutely not a sign of a lack of effort or anything like that. Oh, yeah. Can I... No, okay. You can also, like, change, like, the way Sonic, like, grinds on the rails. Let's just do it like this. That works. This section here reminds me of the last part of Act 2 of the HD version. Oh, it also lags a little bit. It also lags a little bit. Oh, this also looks pretty nice. I actually do like the look of the SD stages a little bit. I think that's pretty nice. I also do enjoy that the SD level layouts are a little bit more spacious. Like, it has like a cool feel if you look at something spacious like that. Like, actually makes it feel like as if it is an actual route. Like, Sonic Unleashed HD has like more narrow corridors and everything. Yeah, more like this here right now. Yeah, I really wonder whether or not the quick step is like removed for now, or if it will return or anything like that. I'm not sure. But drifting works. Drifting actually works. Oh, the stage... the stage is not able to catch up. I also did get a life, probably because I collected 100 rings. Also, checkpoints are not really working. Huh, okay. Let's try to not boost. I want to see if the stage works better if I do not boost. Maybe the stage cannot keep up with Sonic's insane speed. Maybe the stage is just too slow. Ah, doesn't seem like it. It's still like a little bit laggy. Checkpoint also got ignored again. Can I go back? I want to see if I can still trigger the checkpoint. Okay, I did manage. Maybe something with the like speed boosters that I'm too fast or so. The loopings also work. Oh, this also works. It actually does work. If you're like at the very tip of the pole, you get more height. Makes sense. Now we are here again. I want to try that one section again where I got stuck. Yeah, falling down again. Can I avoid the speed booster here, or is that just mandatory? I get the feeling that is mandatory. That's bad. Because now I'm stuck again. This is by far the wonkiest deck. That's something... That's just how it is. Because it also has the most gimmicks so far. Like, the first two acts were just, like, the like opening acts. You don't get a drift bonus. I think in SD you actually do get drift bony or so. Oh, checkpointed trigger, nice. But it's actually not working, otherwise I would have respawned there. No, never mind, because I did restart the stage. We will see that. I must die at some point. I want to see whether or not the checkpoints work. Also, there was like some weird sound bug. And there's a slight 2D and 3D there. 3D and 2D. That's kind of funny. That works pretty well, yeah. Oh, also because we are... Oh, yeah. I think that's what happens if you use, like, super speed in Sonic Unleashed HD. That reminds me of that. Also, checkpoints are not working, otherwise I would have respawned at the checkpoint. Okay, we need to take some breaks. I want to make it to the end of the act here. I want to make it to the end. But the stage cannot load as fast. Yeah, that's also like a new layer of problem solving that the creator needs to solve here. Because, of course, as these stages get bigger, you also need to make sure that everything loads properly. And with the, of course, weaker hardware, that could be an issue. So, yeah. Oh, I can't... now I'm here again. Maybe if I just slide... Also doesn't work. But I could boost for a second, at least. Okay, that was a mistake. I need to, like, use that one, like, section where he moves up, and then I can get some height and skip that. I will make it to the end, guys, don't worry. If only I could still fly. That would be very, very nice right now. You know, guys, he said, even without rings, he could fly, but... Was it all a lie? Did Sonic lie to us, guys? I cannot take it if Sonic would have lied to me. My one true love. No, Okay, let's do this. Nice. Let's boost a little bit, make sure that we actually land on solid ground. Okay. Now we are here again. Just move slowly, Yeah. Reminds me a little bit of Eggman Land in HD, where you also sometimes want to slow down a little bit, yeah, because otherwise the stage does not load, and I'm stuck. I think it's because I did hold back for a second there, and like that destroyed the auto movement. Yeah, okay. Okay, I also need to be careful where to stop. Good to know. Oh yeah, good stuff, guys, good stuff. But I have fun here, and everything, like, the basics do work pretty well. That is something I need to stress here. The basics do work well. It's just a matter of polish, like I said, it's just a matter of polish. And it is already amazing as it is. That's something I think you need to say. And the simple fact that it works like it works, that's also, of course, amazing. Like, that should theoretically not be possible, of course. Like, you can run like the HD game here on 3DS. Okay, still careful here. Now we are here. I think it's safe to slow down a little bit. Also allows us to take in the scenery more. Like, look at this. There's this, like, a huge plaza here. That's nice. Can I actually fall down there? I do not want to. There's actually an invisible wall, I think. I don't want to. I don't want to test it all that much. I don't want to die again. Is that also part of the like SD version, that you have like this like tunnel here? Because that looks so artificial. I'm not sure. Let's go back. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should use homing attacks to go over there. Makes sense. Oh, it's lagging a little bit, which means something loads. Yeah, okay. I'm also not sure how long those acts are in the SD version. Oh, yeah, okay, managed. I'm not sure how long the acts are in the SD version, if they are like shorter on average compared to the HD version or not. I'm also fairly certain I already made it over here. Oh, I got a checkpoint, but sadly though it does not work. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Let's go over there. Did not get the ring, but still worked. Nice. I did just hear the music does have like a kind of obvious loop, but also fine. Once again, loading a little bit here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I need to be careful of that tunnel. I'm not sure if that's a loading error or if the stage is not finished there, if it is still work in progress. Let's try to reach that point again, and if it does not load, then I just give up. We still have some stuff to do here, and there's still like this debug stage I want to take a look at, and I also need to talk to the cars guy. So there's still some stuff to do. I wonder what that race is. Like, the Lightning McQueen guy does want to have a race against us or so. Could also just be a joke or so. We will find out. Oh yeah, that worked pretty well. I'm not sure where I am. Whoa! Nice, okay. Whee! Okay, that's funny actually. But he descends slowly. I'm actually in that section where he does that loop, and like because he's flying, he's still midair. He like the physics engine once again does not know what happens. That's good. Nice stuff. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, he made it. Oh, he's back on solid ground. Nice. Yeah, loading, loading, loading. You get out of the way, thank you. And we are back here. Once again, careful. Don't overestimate the stage with loading. This time I can also do this. I think if you do that in the SD version, like it does create like some kind of combo link or so. Can I go up there? I wonder. Oh, actually I can. Wow, okay. Split paths in the SD version. Let's go. Maybe that's also the path that will lead me to like further into the stage. Although it connects again, so I don't. Yeah, I'm back here. I'm gonna assume it's just a shortcut or so. Oh, that still worked. Nice. Okay, careful. I think we reach the point. Yeah, over here somewhere. There must be a tunnel coming up. Ah, tunnel. Come on, where is it? Yeah, over here. Be careful now. I want to see whether or not something loads. Okay, this is still not loaded. Maybe if I move back and forth a little bit. Like, something happens there, obviously. But I'm not sure whether or not I skip over a loading trigger or so. Yeah, is it still not? Huh. If I just... No, no, no. Careful, careful, careful. And I'm stuck again because... Okay, that is odd. I give it one more shot. I want to see whether or not I need to move onto the boost panels there or not. Could actually be that the boost panels trigger something or so, or that I get enough speed to make it to the next section or so. Now we are over here. I think we were already here. But yeah, it could also be that the stage just isn't finished. That could also be it. That would also be fine. Let's try to speed up a little bit again. Let's see if the stage breaks by doing that. Like trying to test out the limits here a little bit. Yeah. I also do get score here. I can see that on the touch screen. That was too fast again. Yeah, I think that's like kind of the same stuff that happens during that one section where I cannot progress. Like the stage simply is not loaded and I cannot like make progress there. Huh. Maybe I also read from the wrong side. Maybe I am not allowed to take that one shortcut and like come from that path. Maybe I need to find a different path. Like I have no clue how the creator here did place the loading triggers. So that's something I need to find out. Of course, once again, I need to stress it. Otherwise people do like misinterpret stuff. But of course, if there was like a further version or like a full release of this, like stuff like that would be or should be polished and fixed, of course. But as it is now, as a showcase to show off what all of this is capable of, how things are progressing, this is more than fine. It is a proof of concept, and yeah, that's what counts in my opinion at this stage. Okay, this time we survived it, but barely so, barely so. Oh, nice. Okay, for a second there I was worried. Dap, dappy, bap, dappy, bap, dappy, bap. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed soundtrack is so iconic. I don't know, it's just really good. It has like everything you can ask of a soundtrack. I don't know. Okay, I think this is the path I want to take. I actually wanted to use that ramp, but okay. Actually, I'm still not where I want to be. Yeah, over here. Okay, I think now we arrive at the location where I want to take a different path. Yeah, down here, yeah. Let's see what happens down here. Wasn't that also like the same? No. I think I arrive. Yeah, now I'm here. Yeah. Does it loud though? Okay, I want to be careful because there's like no collision there. Okay, I will try to use the boost panels now and try to boost because I think that's like my only option right now. Would be nice if I could like move the camera, but okay. Let's see what happens. Now we just fall through, huh? I'm gonna assume the stage up until that point is not finished. So yeah, that was this stage, very interesting. Like if you can progress there, then that's something you need to do on your own and figure out on your own. Sorry guys, but as far as I can see it, there's like no real way to progress there because the stage simply does not load. But like I said, that's fine. Okay, let's exit. Oh, everything did deload. Did you see that for a second? Sonic was just standing midair. We are still here, that's nice. Can I just move outside or do I need to use the menu then? Okay. Return to town means return to title. Play demo, not cutscenes. Yeah, play demo. Yeah, here's the debug location. Let's see what this is. Also has a village and a temple. Okay, let's go to village. Oh no. He's still there. We don't have a model. Actually, we have a model, but the camera is weird. I could see Sonic for... Yeah, you can see him. You can see his ears. But the camera is all weird. Nice, okay. Even if the planet were to crumble all around us, I'd still taste amazing. I can still move mid-cutscene. Oh, I can also move the, like, Ice Man. Do you see that? I can move that guy. Okay, that's kind of funny. Nice. Can I get out of here, or is that my fate now that we go full on cars here? I think that's my fate now. Okay. That must be like some test for like testing dialogue and stuff. Could also explain the weird camera you have there. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, I duplicated him. He has a twin brother now. It still tastes amazing, okay. And I'm also stuck here now. Can I also trigger Lightning McQueen here? Like, that's his name, right? I'm not, like, that familiar with cars, but I think that's his name, right? I think I have like a double Sonic and like a double Iceman and like everything is doubled. But I cannot talk to him again, okay? Interesting. And what else do we got here? We got the temple debug stage or so. Go to the temple, let's see what this is. Oh, that's actually for testing those portals, I see. Can also not fall off here, right? But I have... No, I was gonna say I have infinite boost here, but I just start with the full bar. That's pretty nice. What is this? Okay, play stage. Okay. Hidden stage. I found a hidden stage. Oh, that doesn't seem too good. It could very well be that I'm in an infinite loop now. That it tries to load a stage that doesn't exist. I might need to reset the console, quote unquote. I think nothing is happening. Let's restart. You can also still see something that's important. Innovative development. Also, yeah, here, of course, we are not using the Hedgehog engine here. It is actually the Spin engine, which I think is custom-made. Would make sense, at least. So, yeah, also need to appreciate that the guy here made their own engine for all of this. What is this? That's empty, okay. Perf. Okay, that is just blank. Let's try empty. Let's see if it works. Or are we stuck again? No, here's something. Okay, ready? Go! Okay, is it just what I thought it was, like what I was promised here? Is it just a big empty plane? Oh guys, there's so something hidden here. I wonder how long you can move here. Yeah, there must be something in here, like an Easter egg or so. I could imagine that. This also cannot be endless, right? Can it, or can it not? I actually got boost because I was drifting? Oh, new strat. Oh, drifting actually replenishes boost. Okay, nice. Okay, new strat for Sonic Unleashed 3DS. I found it. Oh, there's actually an end. Okay, okay, next question. Do I die? Or do I just fall infinitely? It could actually be that I fall infinitely and Sonic continues to space out more and more. I think he already does so. Look at his leg and his like one spine there. And look at this. It's getting more and more intense because like he accumulates velocity or so. Like, that's something that happens often if you are in a game and continue to fall indefinitely. Like, I think that's also something you can do in, like, Super Mario Odyssey. I think that's also possible in Dark Souls also. You just need to find, like, a place where you can fall infinitely. Basically a place where the game does not, like, respawn you when you fall down a pitfall or so. Yeah, of course I would be curious to see what happens if I continue with this, but I think enough is enough. I like that the camera moves a little bit. I think in order to see something funny here, I would need to sit here for like half an hour or so. We're not doing that. I could just have restarted. Oh, I'm back here. Nice. That's actually pretty practical. Come on, I want to find my Easter egg. Cannot be so hard. The fact that I can boost here already helps greatly. I'm gonna try to reach every corner, maybe I find something. But of course this is spacious. This is very, very spacious. But of course if the creator already states that it is empty, there must be something here. Oh, I found the edge, okay. That's the edge of tomorrow. And we're not hanging on it. Let's see if I can find a corner. If I would hide something here, I would hide it in a corner. Oh, nice. Did you see that? Cool. Okay, we reached a corner. Careful not to fall off. I still cannot move the camera, so that's pretty pointless. Come on, there must be something here. I'm not going without my Easter egg. Always take a small break here, not that I run past the edge or so. I think I already see it over there. Nah, not quite. Also, I'm just imagining that it is like not like even, like it's not an even plane. It does not fall down, right? It just because of the squares and everything. It's just an optical illusion, right? Okay, oh, this is actually pretty long, yeah. I think I found an end over there, yeah, okay. Nice, but I still haven't found anything. I can also not see anything in the distance. I would also doubt that I can see like the full length of this plane here. There must be a render distance, like a render limit. Yeah, only 2 more corners to go. Bear with me, please. But I found this strat is already pretty good. I think that's... Nah, still not it. Just looking like it. It's just an illusion, guys. I'm fairly certain that drifting also replenishes boost in base HD Unleash. Or I could actually mistake that for Sonic Generations. I'm actually not sure about. No. In Sonic Unleashed you don't get boost back from drifting, right? I'm fairly certain of it. Otherwise you would get more boost in like those drift acts like Missouri and the Holoska DLC act. Or do you get? No. I think not. Maybe I already did run past something, could also be it. But it is kind of odd that there's nothing here. Maybe something like... Maybe someplace else. Maybe it's just one of those squares here that has like some like different texture or so. Would also be a good hiding spot or so. I would go good. What was that? I would do good to have like some kind of zoomed out camera to probe the area, but nah, I don't have like access to those dev tools. And goodbye. Yeah. Okay, too bad I didn't find anything. Like I said, there might be something there, but I haven't found it. Okay, what is Perf? Perf is worrying me because, you know, Sonic and Perf, who knows? They are coming for me. Oh no. Look at them. Nice, okay. The question is, do they actually attack me? Yes, they do, okay. Can I also destroy those guys? I cannot. Which probably means they are just dummies. Oh, never mind. What is this? I got rings. Okay. I actually can I can destroy them. Nice. Alright, guys. Guess what we are doing now? No, I'm not gonna do that again. It's just gonna be like another square here. Let's see if I can do ESS or so. No, but it's not called ESS. What is it called again? Like the super speed. The super speed glitch. I'm not sure. Like it's something called like QS or so. I know like QSS. That's like quick super slide or so. And like the other terms I forgot. M speed and D speed. Yeah, M speed. I think like if it's 3D it's M speed, right? And if it's 2D it's D speed. I think that's what it's called. Maybe you can do this, I wonder. I need boost for that anyways, and like I wasn't really good with that to begin with in Base Unleashed, so yeah, let's forget about that. Let's leave the area. That was nice. The first one here does not load, which is sad, but that's how it is. Okay, we still got some more stuff to do. Let's talk to Lightning McQueen in Apotos. I also want to quickly check out also the, like, I want to see whether or not I can, like, enter the other, in the other countries. Would also be a good place to hide something. You do not expect that you can go there and there's something hidden there, like a test stage with, like, an Easter egg or so. But then again, Lightning McQueen might already be Easter egg enough here. Okay, let's see what happens if I say different stuff. Of course, yes. Bro, I've won 10 times the Piston Cup while you were beaten by Infinite. Storm is faster than you, yo. McQueen is fading. Seriously? Okay. Can we just trash talk or what? What is the Piston Cup? Nobody asked. Wow. Okay, absolutely not, my lord. I prefer this. No leave. Good, okay. Okay, anything else? I could say something else. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. My favorite kind of dialogue, awkward silence. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we are basically done then, okay. I think we did see everything that was added here then. Like, Werehog is not a thing, we did see the, like, overworld stages and everything, which is already amazing, of course. We also did see those 2 stages from Unleashed SD, which is nice. Okay, can I enter this? No, okay. Oh, does that actually not say that I cannot enter this? Okay. That is funny. Of course, that test stage does work. Oh, wait a second, stage select. Sandbox, sandbox? Maybe I should try it again. That might have been like the thing I could not enter. Okay, I cannot enter Holoska. Maybe the prompt for you cannot enter this stage only appears once. Oh, did you hear that the music was gone for a second? Okay, we go to Sandbox. I quickly want to beat Act 1 again and see whether or not I can get a decent rank here. We can just float, that's also a possibility. Yeah, Sonic. Even without wings, you can still fly. Sorry for doubting that earlier. Like, he's just proving me wrong, okay? Oh, almost nice, almost nice. The pots are missing there, by the way. Why am I going in that direction? Also, grinding feels kind of slow. Oh yeah, I forgot I cannot quick step for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure whether or not that's not implemented at the moment again, or if that's moved to a different button that I don't have the button assigned. Okay, we do get different points, but we still get B. I get the impression B might be the only rank that you can get here, which is also fine, of course. And I actually have to use the touch screen here. I cannot like press A to select anything. I actually need to use the touch screen, okay? Cutscenes, no. Okay, let's go back to test one more time. Stage select and sandbox. What is sandbox? Is that that might actually be the test stage from like first time around without textures though. Oh, we have experience. Nice. Yeah, this is the test stage from last time. I recall that, but without textures this time around. Look at this, I can get medals here, nice. It's hard to believe that the first demo came out 1.5 years ago and like doesn't feel as long as like that does not simply not feel as if that much time has passed. between me playing this and like recording the last one. It's amazing how fast times can pass. Was that even a sentence? How fast time can move, whatever. Yeah, this is, well, yeah, this is your very obvious test stage. You can test, yeah, different camera angles, different physics stuff and everything. Could also, yeah, let's try some stuff here, of course, just to see whether or not it functions more properly. This is still not really functioning. I think last time we could also not really move onto that wall. That's still a bit wonky, yeah. That's obviously for quick steps here, yeah. Which still makes me believe I have access to it. What is this? Balls. Get blue balls. Some egg fighters, yeah. Can I use the rainbow ring? I think that's for this, right? Yep, without sounds though. Oh yeah, this, okay, this leads, oh, I see, this leads me to a, nice one. This leads me to a 2D section, yeah. I cannot move up and down, I can only move in 2 directions. Oh, that looping was smooth, nice. But I could imagine like every, like, oh, my controls are weird now. Yeah, okay, yeah, what I wanted to say, I could imagine that like each looping needs like some individual fine-tuning, because like physics-wise I could imagine that's a little bit more complicated. You also need to make it like adjustments for like the size of the looping and stuff. And of course whether or not it is like 2D, 3D and everything. Although I think loopings at Sonic Unleashed only appear, yeah, they only appear during like 2D, no, not only doing 2D sections, never mind. Like in the very first act, there's like a looping, the first looping, that is actually in 3D. But I think most loopings actually do appear in 2D, which makes sense. Should be easier to program then. And loopings in this game are like kind of automated anyways, so... It's also pretty nice to see that Sonic already does like his... Oh, that was smooth. But it's nice to see that Sonic already does like his little like twist when he is like upside down already. That's pretty nice. Because I could imagine that's also not like automatically in if you have like those physics. No, he won't do it again. Of course he won't do that again. Maybe here. Oh, okay. That was weird. Camera problems. I need some rings. Can I please get some rings to get some boost? I can. I can also just... I keep forgetting I can just drift. Yeah, like this. That's what I meant. Yeah, nice. But yeah, Debug... Wow, okay. That was weird, okay. Oh, and camera, guys. Nice. Okay, next change. Can I touch the goal, maybe? Pause is also not helping me now. Maybe if I move closer, then it fixes the camera. Maybe not, but I got this very nice view now. Yeah, I should be close by to the goal ring here. Or am I? I think it's over there somewhere, but yeah, okay, let's restart. I think that's easier. Did I really just... I think I just barely moved past it. I could imagine that I moved around it like this or so. But yeah, there's much more stuff you can mess around with here if you want to like test out the physics and stuff. What is that over there? That's also just... Oh, that's the looping, I see. Yeah, okay. Also, while I was like standing on the platform up there, I was like still on like a set path or so, and I couldn't really freely move. That's why I was confused there for a second. Can also go up here. That also already works like pretty smoothly. That's something you already need to appreciate here. But yeah, I would say that that's it. There's not much else I can show you. B rank? Yeah, confirmation then. Like, I would not get a B rank here or so. For this kind of result or so. Cool, I think I showed everything off then. Pretty nice stuff, of course. Credits, cutscenes again. We did already see the cutscenes. You cannot move below 0. Yeah, we did already see that. That's pretty nice, good inclusion. Oh, I have the... Nice, I have the cutscene audio still. Good, well done, nice. That's actually amazing. Like, can I stack that or so? No, it's gone, never mind. But it still persists. If you exit the cutscene viewer, then the sound still persists, even though, as if it is playing in the background. The movie, nice, good stuff. Sorry for the audio spam now, but that's what we need to deal with now. Oh, it's also lagging in the background or so. But yeah, I think I showed everything off I could show off here. Actually, that's annoying. Let me quickly... Does it ever go away? It still plays. Wow. Oh, dude, I cannot get rid of it. Wait a second. Maybe if I go like to a high value again, like I did the first time around, where it does like normally scroll then without playing cutscenes. I think that was the last one. Yeah, it just does not play anything anymore, and yeah, okay, now it's gone. Thank you. But yeah, that was the Apotos preview demo here. Pretty nice stuff. You can see that stuff evolves here. That's important. I think it's very important to see and witness that like the whole project is going along kind of smoothly. Like things evolve, things become more polished. That's something you can already tell from, at least I can tell from playing the first demo and this demo now. Still excited to see what this will become in the end. Also still amazing that this is done by one dude. Here credits again. I need to stress again, this is made by innovative development. Like one single guy that has like a huge passion here for Sonic Unleashed, and apparently also the 3DS. So yeah, definitely something to appreciate here. Of course also the beta testers here, also never to be underestimated. And yeah, of course in general, Sonic community does never cease to amaze me with their fan games and everything. It's really good stuff they do. Really very good stuff they do, and also very competently. Yeah, good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this showcase of the Apotos demo. I hope you enjoyed all of that. Give it a shot yourself, links in the video description, and yeah, I cannot say much else other than thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Take care and goodbye.